Let me be clear from the start. I am not a fan of this whole bringing back foods from the 80s and 90s, putting it in retro packaging. Oh, I mean, it's cheap. It's really cheap. What it is it's a way to get you to spend your hard-earned money on something that you've already tasted, you've already eaten. They've put it in a different packaging, and all of a sudden, we're going to sell a bunch of it. I'm just not a fan of that. But if I am going to review a food that's come back from the 80s and 90s, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to be professional about it, like a professional food taster, food critic. And what do? They always cleanse the palate. So the first thing I'm going to do is cleanse that palate. Oh, that was delicious, but no, that's not going to do it. Yeah. No. Oh, let me try this. This will be much better. Oh, I got it all over me. Hold on. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's it. Palate is cleansed. It is time to review the rebirth, the resurgence of Betty Crocker's Dunkaroos. Well, here they are, the re-release of Betty Crocker Dunkaroos. Now, a quick history lesson before I get into this taste testing. Dunkaroos first were launched in 1990. Now, I remember they have the picture here of the D cookie. I remember the D cookie. I remember there was like a balloon, and there was the kangaroo. He's not even on this packaging. But the kangaroo, that's why they were Dunkaroos. The mascot was also a cookie. And like I said, they were released in 1990, and I believe they came with a bunch of different styles. I mean, I think they had chocolate and vanilla, maybe strawberry, and then the vanilla with the sprinkles. But this seems to be just vanilla. It says vanilla Dunkaroos, vanilla cookies, and a vanilla frosting with rainbow sprinkles. So this will have the rainbow sprinkles in it. So let's bust this open and see if it tastes the same. Now, I do remember what the original Dunkaroos tasted like. So we're going to check this out, and hopefully we're not going to be disappointed because, and I just tore the label. That stinks. Oh, the icing, first and foremost, and I'll try to show this to you. The icing has like a little bit of like, almost like, I don't know, it's going to be hard to show you because then the cookies are all going to fall out, but I will do my best. In this corner right here, there's like it looks like a sludge. Can you catch that? It just doesn't look as appetizing when I was a kid. Well, first off, this is way more frosting. When I was a kid, it was more of a rounder shape, and it just looked like very light and fluffy vanilla frosting. This looks waxy and not that appealing. The cookies are also thinner, and they're all D's. So we're no kangaroo, no balloons or anything else, just the D cookie. And if you can see there, that is thin. That is very thin. They used to, okay. First thing I'm going to do is taste the cookie by itself because I want to see if that jogs any memories. Maybe some ASMR here. What? They're good, but the original Dunkaroo cookies, not only were they thicker, but also I remember them having either a graham cracker or cinnamon flavor. These are straight sugar cookies, so the cookies don't taste exactly the same, but they're good. All right, it's time to try the icing. And I want to try the icing, obviously, with the cookie, the way you're supposed to do it. Oh, okay, the icing is pretty loose. And look, I got a little piece of mold. No, just kidding. That's a bluish green sprinkle. There we go. The icing is delicious, no matter how it looks. That is creamy. But once again, not the same as when I grew up. When I grew up, it was lighter and fluffier. This is more of a creamy dressing. So, I don't know. The sludge stuff is extra liquidy. I don't know if that's from shipping in different temperatures or what it is, but we'll try it. Well, I'm going to eat it anyway. Yeah, it's still delicious. I mean, there's probably so many preservatives and everything in this, but I'll tell you what. I'm going to put this down. That is delicious. It is not what I remember from 1990. 1990, the cookies had a different flavor. They definitely weren't sugar cookies. Like I said, they were either graham cracker or cinnamon or something to that effect. And aside, and one more, just to reiterate, the icing is creamy, delicious, but not light and fluffy like I remember it in the original Dunkaroos. So overall, it's delicious on just taste. I mean, I'm a junk food junkie. It's delicious. It's A-. On tasting like what it did back in the day, I'm going to go ahead and give it a C-. So overall, let's just round it out. Packaging was cool. They give you a little more, but I do believe it was a little bit more expensive. Overall, I'll give it a B because it's good. I mean, no one's going to throw this out. Anyone who likes junk food is going to eat this. And yeah, and overall, I'll give it an overall B. All right, I am Midnight Mike. This is the Midnight Mike Show YouTube channel. Do me a favor. Check me out on my main show at WLWstudios.com. That's the Midnight Jury, where the 80s and 90s return from the dead. And of course, please go down below, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, hit the like, give me a thumbs up, and give me a comment in the comments below. Have you tried these? Do you remember what the original tastes like? Are there any more delicious foods coming back from the 80s and 90s? Let me know, and I will taste test them. That's my job. That's it here from WLW Studios North. I'm Midnight Mike. This is the Midnight Mike Show. I can't wait to see you next time.